Welcome to Mike's Mr. October and More. You're looking at card number 1, the 1971 World Series champs, Pittsburgh Pirates. And here's the back side of the card. These are like team records back then held. So the reason why I'm showing it to you is because I'm really excited. I'm going to be doing the complete set of the 1972 in-action cards with its partner, the regular card. There is a total of 72 cards in the set, and I'm going to be showing you each one, and some of them I'm going to be doing some short bios. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around the camera, and we're going to do the first 14. It's going to be like a 5-part series on all the in-action cards with its partner card. All right, so let's take a look. So here we go. First card is card number 31, Cleon Jones of the New York Mets. And the in-action card of Cleon Jones. And this is, in case you're not familiar, this is the back side of an in-action card. Okay, so Cleon Jones, he hit 92 career home runs, 524 RBIs, and a 281 average. And he was part of the 1969 World Series Mets, and he was part of that famous or infamous play in Game 5 when his foot got hit by a ball and the umpire said he didn't, and Cleon Jones says, yes, I did. Look at the ball, there should be a black scuff mark on there. And sure enough, there was a black scuff mark on there from his shoe polish, and he was awarded first base. And at that time, the Mets were trailing 3-0, and next batter up hit a home run and eventually won that game. So there's your first in-action card. Let's move it over a little bit, get it more centered. Okay, next one is going to be the infamous Billy Martin card, which is card number 33. And if you notice his middle finger there on the bat, he is giving the birdie. And here's the in-action card. And as we all know how Billy was, he liked to argue a lot with the umps, and that's when he was manager for the Detroit Tigers. And that's card number 34. Next card is Jerry Johnson of the San Francisco Giants. And here's his in-action card, which is card number 36 at Candlestick Park. And Jerry Johnson had a career mark of 48 wins and 51 losses with a 4.31 ERA. And he played, believe it or not, he played for 7 teams. And in 1971, he had 12 wins and 18 losses. But when he first originally came into baseball, he was signed, believe it or not, as a third baseman, not a pitcher. Pretty interesting. And this one, Jim Bay-like. Yaz. That's spring training. And there's your Yaz card. And that's card number 37. And here's his in-action card, number 38. And there's the back side of the card. And all these cards are pretty great condition. And Yaz, he's, of course, a Hall of Famer. He was inducted in 1989 with a 94.6 94.6 percentage for getting inducted to the Hall of Fame. Next one is going to be Bob Barton, card number 39 of the San Diego Padres. That's spring training. And here's his in-action card. If you really look at it, you think he's a Pittsburgh Pirate. When he really isn't, obviously. And Bob Barton, for his career, hit 9 home runs, 66 RBIs, and a .226 average. And believe it or not, he was a regular catcher in 71 for the Padres. So I'm going to take these down. And the next one, now this is kind of strange looking at him. And this is Tommy Davis, card number 41, in an Oakland A's uniform. That is really weird seeing him in an Oakland A's uniform. And here's his in-action card at the old Yankee Stadium. I'm not sure who that is of the Yankees. Now, Tommy Davis, for his career, he had 153 home runs, 1,052 RBIs, and a .294 career average. 2,121 hits. And believe it or not, in 1962, he drove in 153 RBIs. In 62 and 63, he won batting titles. And in 63, he batted 400 in the World Series. My next card is going to be Rick Wise, card number 43 of the Philadelphia Phillies. That's spring training. And here's him pitching in action at Candlestick Park. It's a really nice photo, though, of him. Really nice. Now, Rick Wise, for his career, had 188 wins, 181 losses, and a 3.69 ERA. He actually pitched one no-hitter in his career, and he was traded up for Steve Carlton in 1971. The next card is going to be Glenn Beckett, card number 45 of the Chicago Cubs. And his partner, card number 46. Seems like that year, a lot of cards were photographed in Candlestick Park for whatever reason. And Glenn Beckett hit 22 career home runs, 360 RBIs, and a .283 career average. 4-time All-Star. And believe it or not, in 1971, he had a .342 average. And his roommate was Hall of Famer Ron Santo. Now, this player I do remember clearly. Johnny Ellis. That's at the old Yankee Stadium. And that was card 47, and then card number 48 in action at the old Yankee Stadium. And it looks like Harmon Killebrew. So I got a Hall of Famer in that card. And John Ellis hit 69 home runs, 391 RBIs, and a .262 career average. And I think everybody's going to recognize this player, and that's card number 49. The Say Hey Kid himself, Willie Mays. And this is a real nice photo of him in action. Willie sliding into third base. Probably, it's at Candlestick Park. And Willie was inducted into our Hall of Fame in 1979 with a 94.7 percentage. And next one is going to be another Hall of Famer, and that's card number 51. And here you go. Harmon Killebrew at spring training. And this is him in action. Looks like he popped it up. I actually have a double of that in action card. And he was inducted Hall of Fame in 1984 with an 83.1 percentage. Actually, I thought his percentage would be a lot higher. Okay, and the next one is going to be Bud Harrelson, card number 53. At Chase Sam, and I just love how that blue pops out with the red and with the yellow there. Just typical 70s style, you know. And then here's his in action card. I'm not sure what team that is they're playing against. And Bud Harrelson hit a whopping 7 career home runs, 267 RBIs, a 236 average. He was part of the 69 and 73 World Series Mets. And he was part of that infamous scuffle in the 73 NLCS against the Reds, where he scuffled with Pete Rose at second. And he was a manager for the Mets in 90 and 91. And the next to last card that I'm going to be showing, player, and that's going to be card number 163. And that's Tug McGraw. You got to believe. Again, I love that blue, white, and then the red there. And this is him in action. Definitely in action. Tug McGraw had a 96 and 92 career record, 3.14 ERA, and he had 180 saves, 2-time All-Star, 2 times World Series winner in 69 and 80. And he actually hit 1 home run in 1971. And my last card that I'm going to be showing you in this series is card number 65. And that's going to be Chris Speier with the Rookie Cup of the San Francisco Giants. And this is going to be his, now this is him in action at Candlestick Park against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Not sure who that is. If anybody knows who that is, or that uniform number, is that Bob Robertson? I'm not sure. And Chris hit 112 home runs, 720 RBIs, and a 246 average. 3-time All-Star. And believe it or not, he hit for the cycle 2 times. Once in 1978 and 1988. And he had a long career. Actually, he played 19 seasons. And when I used to work for the airlines, I used to do business out in Tucson. And he was the manager for the Tucson Sidewinders, which is like the minor league team for the Arizona Diamondbacks. But he was the manager in 98 and 99, and I saw him when he was the manager for them. Took in a game while I was out there on business. So anyways, I hope you really enjoyed it. I got to have 4 more series on this Topps in action set. So hopefully you enjoyed this. And I would really appreciate it if you gave me 1 or 2 thumbs up. Any comments would be greatly appreciated. And the more the merrier. You know, join the party. You know, if you'd like to subscribe. Like I've said in the previous episode, I'm stuck at 185 and 186. So spread the good word. I'd like to get up to 200 soon, please. And again, as usual, thanks for watching Mike's Mr. October and more.